Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2023 SAP Recap. No, not that SAP either. We're talking about Super Auto Pets Baby. So let's get right into it without further ado. These top rounds from 2023, starting with January. Let's go ahead and launch into our first clip of the year. Here we have the Space Fishes coming in 7-2, Dream Team scenario. Seagull with Peanut, going to be giving that to every single one of your guys. Against a Summon team with Woodpecker support, taking out the Stilt before the whale can swallow it. Bee, Buff, Peanut, trading with the Rooster. Sheep hits a nice breakpoint here with the first chick. Second chick, perfect breakpoint once again. Peanut going to help you bust through that whale. Ram, trade, big golden retriever coming in here, 24-24, but no matter. We have the Peanut, retriever. Turkey's going to go ahead, finish that off. One more perfect breakpoint and a B to get a victory. Following the Space Fishes, now 8-1, looking good. Coming up against a similar looking summoning team with a very scary shark in the back. Whale against this Ram, going to get 2 experience, 2 attack from each of those flying fish. But we have our own summoning support, throwing peanuts onto our units. That Whale, going to be clutch. That extra HP, going to allow it to trade 2 for 1. Now, Ram versus Stilt. That Peanut isn't going to make a difference. Sending in our Sheep to chip the Ram. 3 more units. We're back to 5. Trading. That Ram, going to get a nice hit in on the Shark, which is healing back with the Burrito, Peanuts to finish it off. Health team, Blobfish out in front. Keep an eye on that. It's a 16-41. Woodpecker, insignificant damage on our big boys. Going to go ahead, trade 2 for 1 and get our Walrus up to level 3, which is going to go ahead and trade itself. Now you got a 9-41 with Peanuts going into 2 more units. Taking up the Stilt. Get your puppy as big as you want. It's no big deal. Why does your shark have a pineapple? Nobody knows. Easy dub. Boring Nuts, 9-2 coming in. Turtle with Melon against another 9-2 team. They got summons and a dog in the back. Woodpecker, damage is going to come out. It's insignificant. Lynx, where's your team, bud? Clearing it out. Lynx, Tiger, Pineapple support. It's just going to be too much damage. These bees aren't going to have the strength to overcome our turtle. We're going to go ahead and clear them out. Throw Melon on the 2 dudes. Pop the Melon with the golden retriever. Do we have enough attack? Of course we do. Going to go ahead and secure the 10-piece there with 50 attack. Now looking at the wishy-washy things, 9-2, going up against another team that's 9-2. Bison out in front, opponents got 1-2. Offense wins games, Bisons wins championships. Reindeer, Melon, not going to make a difference against the Bison. Parrot, up to bat. Weakness, no thank you. Weakness, no thank you. Weakness once more, but at this point the Parrots got it without any help from the Clownfish. The Menacing Eyes coming in, using one of my favorite units, Emu, with another one of my favorite units, Octopus. Woodpecker, you're hitting the wrong unit, bud. But to get the weakness off, we got Chip from the Octopus, Chip from the Snake. It's just going to be too much for this other team. The stats are too low, polishing them off. On the next one, back with the Menacing Eyes, 9-2, trying to get it over the line. Woodpecker, going to get off some chip damage, get some weakness back. That Armadillo's a little scary, going to be giving health to all those dangerous units. But we're spreading the weakness around. Octopus, we're hitting them from the front, back, up, down, center. It's going to be too much, overwhelming them. Snake's going to go ahead, finish off that seal for the 10-piece. Elderly Rangers, yet another Emu team. You're going to see that Mosquito with the Pickle. We've been getting him big all game. Crab's going to take some of that HP, help get some extra hits off against this Summon team. That's 4 hits now. Still haven't traded. Crab finally going to go down. Emu's going to kick the Mosquito to the front. Go ahead, have a little bit more HP as a treat. Snake still kicking. Another hit. We're at 6 now. Sea Turtle, see you later. Spider, no problem. We still got more hits. Coming in, Bear and Golden Retriever, barely broken through 2 of my units. We got a whole Rooster. Rooster's going to go ahead and go down. 3 chicks, trade with the Bee, send the Snake to the front, just for fun. On to February, the month of love. This is the team you'll love to see. Low-key Minerals. Look at those level 3 units. There's a whole shit ton of them. Stork out front. Mosquito going to go ahead and get weakness on a lot of those key units, but the Walrus going to replace that with Peanuts. We're replacing it with weakness. Once again, you hit my Cobra, I hit yours harder. Cobra's going to be putting in some chip damage. Go to the back, let the Dolphin finish the puppy off. Folded Burglars, 9-4. Look at those 50-50 units. Got to keep it 100. At this point, it's a formality. Let's be honest. They're taking it home. Monkey, trade with the Fox. Rooster, trade with the Orca. They got their own summon units, but I got my chicks. Gonna go ahead, trade that out. We got one more 50-50 unit. The Skunk, chip damage on the Turkey. Bee, Sea Turtle, Melon to no effect. We take that home. Wet Turtle, 6-1, holding on for dear life. All snipers. Mr. President, get down. Skunk's gonna bring that Octopus down to 1 HP. Woodpecker will finish it off before it even gets the chance to attack. The firing squad's got these guys up against the wall. They never stood a chance. Dove, Hedgehog, negligible damage. W. Now look at this. Turn 7, 0 wins. 1 life left. Doberman, Emu, Poodle back up against the wall. Gonna get that buff. Coconut. Stripped of the coconut. That's your best asset. No problem. Those big stats are gonna allow the Doberman to absolutely wade through this team. Let's see what happens for our Warmish Ice Cubes. Back turn 16. 9-1. Dance with the ones you came with. Poodle still here. Doberman still here. Emu in the back. Coconut, gonna trade with the buffalo. Emu kicks the reindeer up to the front. They're gonna smash their horns together. Let's see how that goes. Bam! Silver Fox, just enough HP to hit that break point. Same with the poodle here. We don't let guys die for no reason. Giving him enough HP to clutch a victory from the jaws of defeat. March, I'm feeling lucky. March Madness, I'm mad in the head. Here we go. Hard packages coming in. 8-1. Bear, whale, Saiga antelope support. You're going to see that bear get swallowed, start to generate those trumpets, take the garlic off the peacock, that's key. Bring the octopus in, get some chip damage off, more trumpets. B, going to get ran over by the monkey. Perfect breakpoint here for our whale. Bear, B, it's coming down to an absolute race between these last few units. Bear doesn't quite make it work with the warthog. Warthog giving him some stats. B comes in, not going to make a difference. Golden Retriever, math, perfect. Desperate Ghosts, what on God's green am I doing with a team like this on turn 11? We got the Octopus, that's getting a level 2. Lynx, getting the chip damage off. Octopus, killing the unit in front, staying alive. Sheep, more chip damage. Meatbone, no thank you. Meatbone, no thank you. Meatbone, I thought I said no thank you. Meatbone, okay, this time we're going to trade it out. W. Super Auto Scallywags, my god, look at the size of that rhino. 4150 out in front. Uh-oh, I think you know what this means. Gonna go ahead, soften that team up a bit. Get some trumpets. Monkeys, but they're just setting the pins up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strike. Right down the middle for our rhino. Octopus chip damage is going to be enough to finish it off, but the peacocks here are going to go ahead and tap it in against these last 4 units. Our goats walk away from this one untouched. Golden Doggies, 7-1 on our last legs with this beta fish rooster team. They're woodpecker. Jesus Christ, where did my team go? Let's see if we can make something happen. Suppressive fire laid down to the royal flycatcher in the back. We got nothing but a boar and a dream. That's not going to happen. Now, we're looking at the Hooting Whippersnappers, 9-1, looking to secure that 10-piece. This is hard mode. Bag of Rocks, going to get its rocks off. Potato, protecting our Komodo. Gorilla, activating its coconut in the front. Llama, going to heal that damage off with its burrito. Moose to the front. Penguin comes in, not quite the breakpoint we wanted. We got two 50-50 units. They're going to make sure this one goes smoothly. Llama takes out the bee. April showers. I see a synergy like this one, it gets me wet. Elephant, Triceratops, Tiger, all those buffs going back onto the elephant. We're going to make it huge. Look at these numbers going up, beating up the hippo. 50-50 unit on turn 11. Up next, we have a 5 squad so beautifully assembled it would put a team of NASA engineers to shame. Dropfish makes the eel huge. Eel makes itself bigger. Passes those stats off to the caterpillar. Walrus puts peanuts on all of them, but we missed the front. That's going to hurt. Turtle, butterfly, trade. Salamander's going to get away with it here. 3-1, there's no way. Tail, perfect breakpoint with the alligator. Somehow clutching that one out from the jaws of defeat. But the usual legs aren't done. 9-1, they're looking for that last win to get the coveted 10-piece up against Alligator Tiger. 4 hits to the lizard, he's going to go ahead and soak all of those up. Walrus out in front with Mushroom. He's making sure the whole team is going nuts. Eel, making some headway here. Knocking out the Tiger, 3 for the price of 1. Trotfish and Tail secures the victory. Clean Pets, 1-1. Meow Nurse Shark. I had to get in on the cheese too against this Hedgehog Blowfish team. 2 hits to the Hedgehog. We set off the bomb. Oppenheimer clearing the field. Rocks flying everywhere. Getting those trumpets. 1 good shot from the Nurse Shark. Taking out our Blowfish. Sending in the Golden Retriever to get the trophy. Glistering Feet. Double level 3 Shrimp. Health Exodia. That's 6 health. Every cell, but this raccoon's gonna come in, steal our peanuts, steal our dreams. Look at this team. Does it scale? Does it summon? Why not both? Big hits coming out from the Jaguar. Dolphin gonna go ahead and polish that off. Spinosaur coming back with the Mushroom. 31 attack is gonna be enough to trade with the Dolphin. We got 5 dudes again. Spinosaur is gonna love that. Peanuts not making a difference here against a summon team. Bison's still pretty big. Spinosaur getting our sheep big enough. Ram, sheep. The whole team's coming back. 2 more rams. Why not? Getting that ram huge. Gonna go ahead, push through both the jaguar and the emu for the win. Green pants. Weird looking team. Falcon, hedgehog, gorilla. Up against summons. This is a good matchup. Finishing off that spider. They're gonna go ahead and trade. Hedgehog damage. Huge. Almost wiping their whole team. Gorilla's gonna go ahead and use that coconut to secure the win. Flying tentacles. I wonder how many attacks it'll take to take out this opposing team. Wasp. Chocolate cake's gonna go ahead and activate on the hedgehog. Damage to all members. Blowfish. Hedgehog again. Blowfish. Hedgehog for a 3rd time. One last blowfish hit. We don't attack once, and we get out of there alive. May we see more awesome Super Auto Pets gameplay? Yes, you may. Going into this team here, the Fishy Bits, 9-1, looking to get over the line. Big Bison out in front, but before that, Otter with the pickle, getting that HP, passing it off to the crab, pass it back to the butterfly, going against summons, going to make sure we have plenty of opportunities to get as many attacks in as possible so the bear can finish them off. Looking at this team, the blue pronk. So what the fuck is a pronk? We're out of the weekly, we're into turtle pack against this guy who's bringing not one bus, but a whole fleet. He's ready to serve the greater metropolitan area against my dragon zombie fly team. That ox going to put in good damage, melon reducing some of that damage, our fly in the back, chip damage from the buses, holds on, 1 HP. June, I have nothing to say about the month of June. Looking at this team, Cheesy Soup, level 3 zombie fly. Ox, 2nd position. Armadillo is going to go ahead and give all of our units some health. Dog gets some stats every time we summon one of those zombie flies. Going to be enough to get it over the line. July, we're halfway through the year at this point. Hairy Kilts, big elephant out in front, great synergy with the Triceratops and the Leech. Stegosaurus going to go ahead and get that up to 50-50. Elephant still making headway, healing all of our guys back. We get 18-18 back each time we attack. Bust, but we don't let guys die for no reason. Full squad intact. Now we're into the gimmick weekly. We got strawberries, we got toys, we got trumpet galore against this Highland cow team. I want coconut on all my units. Egyptian vulture, gonna make sure we keep it that way. Getting off big damage on this golden retriever. This pug's gonna go ahead, put it in. We're back in the OG pack, achievement hunting once again, this time for zombie cricket against this scary camel hippo team. That mushroom on our own camel is going to accidentally give the hippo another trigger. No matter, we trade out, and good God, do you see the mileage we get out of that chili? Can we get an instant replay on that? I think that was 4 key hits coming out from the crab to get us over the line. August, fantastic month to visit the beach, but our opponent has visited the wrong beach. Chameleon, tiger, puma, foam sword. This is Normandy. Back again. Chameleon. Golden retriever. No matter. We got more rounds and a fat chipmunk. Now, looking at the Lord of the Socks from the Grayscale Weekly. Think about the shop synergy. We got the Leech doing damage to the Falcon, who's going to be buffed by both of those koalas, using their own team against them. The Skinny Fowl getting us some trumpet, and our own Ostrich getting us the win. Our next clip coming in from the No Scaling Weekly. We have the Square Fries. Pug is going to get our Beluga to level 2. Chocolate Cake will take care of the rest. Rhino on Rhino, sorry, mine's bigger. PDF polished off. From that same weekly we were just looking at, the Space Investors. I want you to keep your eye on that rockfish in the back. He's a key player later. Woodpecker, Magician, make the other team disappear. Bringing in a couple more units. Looking scary with that Nyala in the back. Going to bring in a near 50-50. Rockfish has it covered. Here we have our 3rd clip from the No Scaling Weekly, and how satisfying is this? Polishing off their back 2 units. Flycatcher, Iguana, just whacking the weeds, baby. Gonna make it as easy as possible for our Silver Fox to take it home. Inedible sausages. Call this one a little bit of swordplay. We got big swords for your big units, and small swords for your small units. Gecko is gonna go ahead and make sure the rest of this fight is just a formality. September, wake me up when it ends. Starting off with the adventures of a turn 1 worm, staying on the team for all rounds and ending as a 38-50. One of my personal favorites, the health scaling only weekly, but that guy in slot 2 is going to turn this metagame on its head for us. Sending the Panther up front, calling on the airstrike, wiping the whole team, save the skunk. Guinea Fowl's going to seal the deal. Up next, same weekly, the Pink Pants, featuring the Pink Pantheress up front, level 3 skunk. Hyena, once again, turning it around. Panther's gonna punch a hole through the other team. Dolphin cleans up with the tomato. But they're not done yet. The Pink Pants, if you look at the numbers on both sides of the field, you can't help but think the opponent's got it. But the Panther punching through, 3 kills, 1 attack, Dolphin tomato once again. Now a summoning team, the Spicy Bagels, keeping it spicy with the chili. Tapir against this llama team, that chip damage, putting in work against the crane. Bus coming through. Orca, that'll be 2 more chilies. Deer for a 3rd. Enough chip damage to take out their whole team. Vulture polishes it off. Now I bet you've never seen a white tiger played so perfectly in your life. Gonna get all 3 of these units up to level 3 so the lynx can fire off those 14 damage hits. Plus 2 from the pineapple. Bus, Orca, bring the whole team back. Easy win. The Ajar Buttocks, a gross name going up against an equally gross synergy in Leech Camel. Tapir, gonna go ahead and trade with that first unit. Blink and you miss it. There, did you catch it? Niala, getting an extra bit of experience from that Tiger Alpaca accidental synergy. Gonna go ahead and make that steamroll victory a little bit more exciting. Now, we're looking at double lionfish, double seagull, mushroom. Can you see the vision? Lionfish with 2 hits. We're going to keep bringing it in. Vulture's getting the hits off. Low stats against this 1825 yak. Can't quite get over the line, although it ends closer than you might expect. October, time of MLB playoffs and the foppish balls to show what they got. Starting off with Toucan with Chili. Going to go ahead and pass that back to the next 2 units. Sea Urchin buttering these guys up to be knocked out by the Falcon. That's going to have double synergy with both the Ant giving some stats backwards and the Kangaroo benefiting from the Ant in front. Now this is truly one for the ages. The shiny hands. Microbe, Hedgehog, Rhino, Crane, Cat. I want you to remember that. And take a look at that turn counter. Turn 14. We're only 4 and 3. This team's got a long way to go. But that Rhino is going to go ahead and get him to the next round. Staying with the hands, back to up front with the Stake. Keep an eye on that Hedgehog. It's got the Pie in slot 2 to give him a little bit more stats before it's replaced by the Bacteria. That Beluga Sturgeon bringing in the Dolphins. Easy money. Rhino cleans it up. On to the next one. Keeping the dream alive. The hands getting bigger. That Rhino now with 50 health and an eggplant on it. Got to bump up that Turkey. No longer benefits from the Tiger, slightly smaller summons, good damage coming off from the Hog. Rhino once again cleans up with the help from the Crane. That last round is going to go ahead and bring the hands to 8-1. This is no longer a pipe dream, but they come up against the hardest test yet. We have a hurt team going into it with Hedgehog. Camel not going to be able to punch through the melon on the Rhino. Rhino removing the coconut and allowing those last 2 units to trade, keeping the run alive. Next round. 8-1. Turn 22. Are you seeing these numbers? Bacta getting that chip off. Gorilla's going to go ahead, activate its coconut. Rhino takes it off, knocks out the bear. Wasn't even close. Last round. This is it for the hands. Do or die moment against another hurt team. This time with Piranha and Gorilla activating the coconut on the Gorilla. Going to trade with the Rhino. Perfect break point to take out the Camel. Snake doesn't get a shot off. That's a fucking 10-piece on turn 23. You love to see it. Absolutely generational stuff. Tell your wife, tell your kids, tell your grandkids. They're going to want to hear about it. Make the moment last. Take a picture. And that round was so damn good, we never played again. After such a spectacular performance as that, there's nothing else to be said. We're going to go ahead and call it there, folks. This is SAP Wrap Up 2023, signing off. Happy holidays.